Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Box with the Technical Trader at thetechtrader.com. It's Monday, the 17th of October, and these are the charts of the day. A really good way to start the week on Wall Street. Lots of stocks running. Several of them were stocks that we like and are swinging, AEA Sharp being one of them. We'll see after the big run up in July, August. It pulled down, bounced, pulled down, and bounced again, only to pull back one more time. But 2 of the last 3 days were bullish engulfing reversal days to the upside. I think if this stock gets above 17.60, you're going to see the stock in the low to mid 20s or thereabout. It looks really good. Here's a look at the intraday chart. Now today it was a perfect day trade because it popped, pulled back, and then broke out, retested, coiled, broke out and retested, and this is after hours. Did very well today. AVEO. New swing that we put out a couple of days ago. It's been extending today up another almost 6%. Mine was solid the last 3 days as the stock moves up near my target at 11. I think it goes higher than that though. That's your daily, and here's your intraday 1 minute chart. You can see how it popped early, back and filled, tried to break out again. Net over the course of the session finished with a good gain. And let's move on. AVXL, strong intraday rising channel, popped and channeled up all day. But more importantly, here's your daily chart. This breakout occurred over this resistance and through that resistance. Now, this massive triple, quadruple top up here is the key. If this gets above 1340, we'd then be looking for a move to take this into the 16.5 and 18 range. AVXL, CLNE, big pop today. 487 to 591, more than a point, finished up 82 cents or 17%. Mine picked up to the best in a month on a breakout day, potentially through the declining tops line. We can get this up through, say, 6. Probably looking at a run maybe towards the 7 and then 8.5 range. Here's a look at the 1 minute intraday chart. Started out with an explosive move, pulled back down, and the rest of the day, let's call it a falling wedge of sorts. It moved out late and a little bit after hours, so we'll see what it does tomorrow. For now, breaking out of a declining channel, it's been 3 months in the making. Etnb, another biotech that had a beautiful flag and today popped out of it, jumped from 765 to 975, finished 913 up 146, 19% gain. Mine wasn't heavy, but it was at the top of the channel near resistance. If there's an extension, 10 3/4 and then 12 are your targets. FUBO popped 64 cents or 17% on 13 million. A little bit off the high, but a nice pop out of a trading range, highest level in about 3 weeks. Target 5.25. HLIT has been a monster, making new 52-week highs in the face of a lousy market. Something is up here. Channel top target is 15.5, 16. INPX, this is a big inverse reverse split stock. Had a huge day today. Look at the 1 minute chart. It popped sharply and the pre-market open, pulled back, and then coiled for several hours, including into midday. When it took off again, went from 740 to 976 and pulled back down after hours and consolidated. But that's your intraday. Here's your daily, big breakaway gap, strong engulfing. This stock engulfed about 3 sessions today, but finished off the high. Let's see if it can accelerate back up towards the 11-12 zone, my next target. ISEE breaking out through a triple top, looks to me like it's going higher. Should be a swing. Target is now 28. Here's your 1 minute intraday chart. You'll see how it started out with a big pop and then fell down, but back and filled. V bottom of the right hand extension ended up forming a large coil, an ascending bull coil, and then broke out. At this point, the hang up on sign calls for 22.5. KOLD popped early, pulled back, and then formed the coil all day. On the day up almost 12%. Here's your daily chart. And you can see that nat gas has been coming down. KOLD has been moving today, coming out of a little bit of a wedge. My target would be approximately 25 3/4. LABU popped today. Lovely intraday chart. So it started the day with a pop and pullback. It ran to a new high, but then consolidated for a few hours. Broke out late in the day. After hours extended to almost 740. Actual high was 740, close 736, up 87 cents, 59 million. Pretty solid day there. Here's your daily chart. You're at the declining top line. You get through this level, particularly above 760. I think we want to take out 885, and then 10. And Mara popped, solid day up, 160, 15%. What does the 1 minute look like? It started out with a nice surge, pulled back, and then coiled all day. But it's a setup for higher levels. Retest of 13 3/4 is probably the next target. Roblox, big day and a huge day at that. 75 million shares, jumping from 35 3/4 to 43.66, up about 8, and then finish up 779. So near the highs for the day, up 22%. Big day volume wise. I suspect we test and take out 46.5 and make a run at this level, which is key double top at 53.4. RETA, big pop, now up 5 days in a row. Today in particular, spiked from 28.90 to 36, finished 34.80 up 459, a 15% gain. Volume was heavy like it was yesterday. It's coming up to resistance here. But this is going to be an interesting play. If we can get this up to 38.9, it could be a wildfire. And finally, seed, about 50 cents. Volume picked up a little, not a lot, but you can see that it's pushed through this declining channel, 3-wave corrective. It has now moved up to close at or a little bit above resistance. Next target, 12.25, 14.25, 18. Large inverse head and shoulders, maybe about to break, my take. And it's personal holding as well. This is HB signing off. Have a great evening, everyone. Talk to you tomorrow.